And we are live. Hello. I apologize for the beeps. They might go off for a little bit. Hello, Pro. There we go. We have the shit that I gotta do with the keyboard done and out of the way. Cool. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. I don't have the piece that I finished up last night. Wow. Super Pro. Hey, Sabella. I'll be right back. I want to show the piece that I finished off last night. The stream's on now. So today, I'm going to be working on something a wee bit different. I'm going to start finishing the back of this. I don't know what the hell is going through my mind. I'm also going to be doing a little bit on some earrings that I'm working on. We finished this last night. It's up on the Etsy at the moment. It hangs perfectly. Comes with chain. Check out the new Maker's Mark setup. Isn't that dope? And how small that is? Like, I can't believe I managed to pull that off. Thank you. These are Rock Creek, Montana sapphires. They're actually local. And yeah, Bobby actually got the nice one, and then I traded for the other two accent stones. But yeah, I've gotten tired of wearing this thing around with the temporary back piece that I've made for it. And so I am going to finally just say screw it and make the next one. I kind of want to melt this down in like a single piece, and I don't know what to do. I'll screw with that later. Thank you, Isabella. Appreciate you a bunch. Also on the Etsy, just to get the like help me, I need money part out of the way. I have two new sterling silver rings. This one is a freaking amazing moonstone and two black opals, which like that white sheen you're seeing is a complete blue sheen. And that is another natural flower ruby ring. We have a Larimar, sunstone, a moonstone pendant, labradorite, chevron, amethyst, and can't forget the little tiny little malachite one. And so yeah, all this just got posted up on Etsy. Right on. Let's start working on this thing. Behemoth. That I'm like, I need money, but at the same then I start working on something that I'll probably never sell. However, as soon as I finish this one, they are all up on the site. This one is not. However, if you are interested in this little lab piece, message me and we'll work it out. Once I fully finish this thing, I can start on the next one. So the camera for this is a wee bit difficult to do. I'm actually gonna try and I'm gonna work with it like that for now. And we'll go from there. How's everyone doing today? That makes sense. For me, I'm in the rush right now because I've got market tomorrow, and I'm praying that I make a, ton. I am like, I might actually have enough to get a graver. I'm really close. I found one. If anyone's good with figuring out like reviews and stuff and like the truth of the matter. Oh, nice, bro. I would. If anyone can find information about the V4 brand, but they've got a graver that's fairly cheap, and I like. If I can get that to work with one of the oilless things from Harbor Freight, I'll do it 100%. So right now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to keep this straight, because this is actually requiring some real accuracy. And a big mandrel that I don't have. VEVOR. They have a lot of stuff, and one of the things they have is a setting microscope that I also think I might like save up for. Guys, I'm only a couple, like, I might be able to set up everything I need in the next 4 months. We'll see. If they're not like just some total crap bandit or brand is the problem. Like, I don't know. But if they're not a totally crap brand and like they're anywhere near, if they're usable, which is what I care about, because like, let's face it, they have a wire roller that's about as good as mine. Okay. Feels like it's going to be long enough, I think. I don't actually have a wish list, Pro, but give me 1 second. I will, Hey, Pro, how do I remember? I can't remember which one is your email. I'm going back a bit. Like, you have one email in my email list, and I can't remember, like, Hammer, thank you. That's all I needed. No. Okay, list. I'm literally just copying and pasting. Uh, which? Huh. Like, so, Pro, I've sent you a list. It's got the first two items on it are the same. Just one is the Amazon listing, and then the other is like the actual brand's website. And then from their website, I messaged you like after that it's the better engraver, and then the rest of the stuff that I need to get to make this whole thing work out perfectly. We'll see if I can end up affording it somehow. I do think I might be able to get the graver though, since I didn't go out or do anything last night for my birthday. The graver might end up being my birthday present to myself. Okay, so starting out on this is my first piece to start with, and you can see it's so much bigger. It's going to be so much more encompassing, and there's going to be a lot to it. I am going to have to melt this down flat out. Fuck. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to have to melt it this second, though. I got to figure that part out. if I can get away with not melting it now and then melting it later, I'll be happy. But I do need to roll out some square wire. I am running low. I mean, it's not like I don't have a whole shit ton of silver to work with. So what's Sabella doing today? Now that she's off of her work week. Ooh, shit. Business cards. I have to get business cards ordered. Sabella, do not let me forget to do that this weekend, please. If you'd be so kind. You are an amazing assistant, and I appreciate it and everything you do for me. I feel like I couldn't pull it off without you, girl. I'm probably right on that. Oh, no shit, right? Thank you, Sabella. Dude, that microscope is amazing. And the price of it is like and I'm sad you guys missed last night the secret project. Maybe I can do. Maybe I'll end up doing another clandestine stream on it again. I might have a members only for once. Actually, hey guys, I have a question. So, one of the wire wrappers I really respect, Valk9 Designs, check him out. He does amazing work. He offers everything for free. However, if you're on his Patreon, that free ends up being like 4 months sooner. And I'm wondering what you guys think of that, like as a way to keep the stream going, doing a monthly tutorial that will get released on Patreon like 2 months and then released elsewhere later. Oh, Pro, I get it. I work with stones that are 0.8 millimeters. I don't even know what that comes out into in inches. I don't want to think about it. I'm just rolling wire over here. Don't mind me. You're like, when I'm realized I just am not going to have enough 14 gauge to do this project on hand. And I mean, when you're talking, it's like $8 a foot. We've been a little cheap about it, I guess. Rolling. Here, it's upside down, but here's the rolling process, at least that way it's on screen. Oh, come the fuck on. Where is my catch? That sounds good, Pro. I mean, minus the rum and coke part, just because I'm not a drinker anymore, but I mean, I'll definitely echo it in the form of it's time for a monster and some good vape. So I lift my, well, I am not opening that monster yet. There we go, there's one. I lift my monster to the all right, back to rolling. Again, I apologize for it being upside down at the moment. At least you still kind of get the idea of what's going on. It's like a giant spaghetti roller, but for chunks of metal. And also, they never want to behave. He's doing good. He had one of his best meals I think he's had in a while today. Because I get the fresh pet stuff for him, and then I also give him wet food. And today I gave him, like, I mixed the two up, and he was just, like, very pleased. He was very, very pleased with that meal. He said he wouldn't fire me today, but maybe tomorrow. Or maybe in the morning, I think was his exact words. He said I could go to sleep and he'd probably fire me in the morning. Oh, I bet. I bet it is utter chaos the moment you open a can of wet food over there. I bet you can't even, like... I'm surprised you were brave enough to type the words wet food. What just happened there? Iris! Hello, Iris. Sorry, this is such a freaking frustratingly slow process, everyone. Just remember, everyone, it is important to recycle. Alrighty. I am at the cool part where all these pieces are about the same size and they're really about to start exploding. But I need to anneal them real quick. Oh, God. Yeah. Funny thing. Going right back to being upside down for a little longer. Hey, Sabella, want to see something kind of interesting? So I use both sterling and argentium. And after doing that, you can see which has the most argentium in it, because it's not tarnished. There's like no fire scale. This one has a little fire scale, and this one has fire scale, but this one doesn't have any fire scale, so it must be mostly argentium wire. It's just something I've learned from working with so much of it. Also kind of cool, one roll, you can see how much added to it. See if this one does the same. It won't. Yeah, it might. Close. It's close. That's 14 gauge wire number one. Probably got 1.5 feet out of those three, which means I'm definitely going to have to melt more. Though I also need to make sure that these are indeed 14 gauge. Yep, they are. Cool. All right. Actually, on second thought, I think I'm going to leave these at hard or half hard status for the moment. Need to be super high. Yeah, it's definitely worth keeping them separated. You got it, Iris. Oh, shit. Okay, I was wrong. These are so hard at the moment that the moment I try to bend them, they just snap. So I definitely need to anneal them real quick. It just takes perseverance, Iris. You got this. Just keep going with it. You gotta keep going even though, like, common sense says it's time to give up. It's never time to give up. That's it, bro. Nailed it. Alright, I gotta change my lights real quick. They just decided to go to... I have them so they automatically go into nap mode at 6 o'clock to remind me that most likely I didn't get enough sleep the night before, and it's a good idea to get a nap in because I'll be up till fucking 4 in the morning. Oh, I want to work on this secret project, but I can't. Hey guys, and I just want to take a second to say thank you for all of the love and support and encouragement to each other, to me. You're all amazing. The interaction, likes, subscribes, all that stuff. Sharing. If sharing is at all possible, I can't even begin to tell you how much of a difference it makes for like me and the channel. Iris, I hope to get mine set up like that. I'm actually like, that's the other thing I might buy is a torch. But I'm also like, well, I've got a torch. I got 3 of them. I don't need to get my acetylene torch going. Because I definitely can't afford an acetylene torch. And if I'm going to get that, I think I've decided I need to get the good one. Because here's the thing with, like, a wire roller. I can get a cheap wire roller and work with it. A graver, I can start with a cheaper graver and headpiece and learn and still progress. But if I start with a cheap torch and that bitch blows up in the middle of the night, I die and my shop goes to hell. So I might actually have to shell out the decent money on a good torch setup. Does that logic make sense to everyone else, or am I just like tripping on that? Like, if I'm delusional there, let me know. Tell me down in the comments below if I'm delusional about fire. It's either a propane oxygen or acetylene, and it could be an acetylene air. How many tanks does it have, Iris? Yeah, and I have torches already. Okay, so Pro, you're thinking exactly the way I am too then. I'm glad to hear that. I am not delusional. Sabella, I don't know that I can endorse that one, but okay. Where is... This might not be long enough. Thankfully, this whole time, I have had stashed a $30 piece of metal for this exact purpose. But I now cannot find the fuck. There it is. I figured that this might be too short when I upgraded, so I kept the second blank. In case that was what happened. Nothing. Okay. excited, you bro. Wonder how much. Chibi, how you doing? Yeah, we'll probably go for another at least 2 hours, if not 3. By the way, real quick, I need to take a moment, and I'll do this in the description. Actually, I'm going to write this in the description. I want to give a shout out and a thanks to Miles McDonald, the Art of Wire. This entire bracelet is inspired by his Semper Antiquus, which is a Saul Bell nominated wire wrapped bracelet that he made, and that's actually why that I won't go into soldering this piece, is I want it to be fully wire wrapped, because I was inspired by Miles and Miles's kindness the whole way. Like every time I've asked him for a tip, if he has one, he's given it. Him being totally cool and being like, hell yeah, build it. Check out his work. He's got a couple free videos online. He's got a couple tutorials. They're a little expensive, but they're worth it. He's one of the people who inspired me to get to these lengths, and this whole design is based on his beefy bracelet that I wanted. Like last year for my birthday, I said, I'm building me that. So I'm actually going to edit and throw in the Art of Wire. Boom. Yep, nope, how to install, we are good, save. Definitely having a chill day. Thank you for hitting that thumbs up, Chibi, I appreciate you. I saw that thing go up when you came in. The Saul Bell finalist was what it was. As you know, damn well it should have been. I won't say that he should have won. Like I'll never make a call like that on an art competition. I'm sure the person who did win did a damn fine piece, but definitely Miles deserved every bit of acclaim he got for building that piece. And part of so yeah, I've been working on this for a year now. And part of my plan is doubles, yeah. I like those in my milkshakes. I need a milkshake. Yeah. I don't know, what am I gonna eat today? Have I eaten today? No, I haven't. I'll be okay. Not so bad. Okay. Get that piece in there. Damn, dude, there's a lot of fucking wire. By the way, if you are eyeing this piece, this is definitely the last opportunity you will have to actually uh, get it, as I am custom building it for me at the moment. I put it as private. I'm pretty sure. Sabella, were you able to find yesterday's stream today? Awesome. Day before yesterday, huh? I could have swore I got rid of that one too. Oh well, that's okay. I agree. If nothing else, I'll just remove the secret project out of it and reload it. This project would be so much easier using soldering and all the other stuff that I know. However, I'm just not this one. Next time, though, the next one will definitely be doing that. Which will be a really cool project. I'm so gonna have to make them a fucking metal order. Sabella! Well, I couldn't make that for you, so. I know. Now, you hooked me up for my birthday, and I really appreciate it. Thank you. I actually, I got what some would call dinner, which was breakfast from Starbucks at 5:30 a.m. because they were the only thing that's open at that ungodly time for Uber Eats. I was able to get myself a breakfast burrito, and I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. It doesn't need to be large. So right now I'm making the little bumps that stick up to hold the bracelet in place. Sorry about that. That was my fault. I've never seen Supernatural or. Yeah, I don't watch TV, guys. Motherfucker. Okay, so to start holding this together, I'm going to use wire that's scrap to temporarily start holding these pieces together. I don't gotta do much to it, just wrap around a couple places, a couple times. Doesn't have to look nice or anything. This is just to help me hold this structure together as I create the pieces that I'm going to need for it. I do think next time I will be better off because I will have like, let's face it, this is like 600 or 6 feet, so that's like $100 worth of wire that I'm gonna need for the next one, minimum. The next one, I don't know. I've got a summer fire bracelet, so we might go with a winter one. Will might lose his 5-carat tanzanite. No, maybe. Actually, that's not a bad idea. They say be in something. Ooh. See, that's where I'm at too, Chibi. Like, I've heard of it, but that's about as far as it goes for me. Okay, that's an idea. It's not going to change all that much. Definitely. The only thing that I will like watch, go out of my way and watch is like Star Wars. It's because I'm such a freaking nerd. Oh, don't go too much. This is such insanity. Man, that is still really hard too. I don't like it. Hey Lisa. So I finally have grown the courage to make something kind of important to me, which is it's a expanding clasping mechanism that is for the back of this, that is gemmed out nice like this, because before it was just basically a temporary holder. By the way, Lisa, I did get your package off today. I am sorry about the delay on that. It's been hell. Like I would not have made it out today if I didn't have packages, because I would have just been like, I got too much to do and not enough time. What I would not give for a second pair of hands and like helper sled, yeah. Yeah, no problem. Anytime. Thank you for coming in, the interaction. Doing okay. And I did include what I've had to start doing is just buying them flat out, but I did include a chain, which, like, if you find a sterling silver chain, well, hell, I'll show you the chains that are coming with now. So we have these. They're sterling silver. They have a nice mechanism. They are $15. And I'm working on figuring out a way to make them come every time someone gets a mini pendant. Without having to raise the price. Some ridiculous amount. Pretty much, Jibby. I mean, right now I'm working out how to get them, like, currently, if you get a pendant, I can throw one in for $10. And that's my, like, max cost that I'm coming up with, that to for when you're, like, buying another piece that would work, as long as that piece isn't like $20. It's risky wholesaling like stuff from China when you never know what that metal is actually going to turn up to be. Which makes it a wee bit scary. I'm also trying to. I've got one curb link still. It's like $60. Okay. Well, I hope you're doing better than you were, Lisa. I know you're really struggling right now, and I'm sorry for that. Like I get it. Medically, I've been having a rough time myself. I'm sure everything I'm dropping. Right, Sabella? Okay, let's use a little bit of wire to actually just put all this together. God, this is one of the more just challenging pieces that I think I've done in a while. I'm not gonna lie, I would really like to solder this whole frame together, but part of me wants to be like, yeah, no, that is 100% wire wrap. Because I've been able to say that so far when people ask me about it, and I really like that. Gonna keep up the pattern with it. Lisa, that sounds super scary. Like, I would really personally be uncomfortable with doctors just giving me meds and being like, try this combo today. Like, I would not react well to that medical request. Let's see what happens. Okay. Quite. Well, hey, Pro, I was just thinking about you. Were you able to see if any of those, the Graver specifically, has any news or like? Because if when I look at the reviews on their site, you can tell that they've paid somebody for those reviews because they're talking about like a laser CNC engraver, and you're like, man, not what this. This doesn't what. That is not what this thing's for. But that doesn't mean that it's like not at least a viable tool. Chibi, while you're right about that, like sometimes the doctors, it feels like overreact and do things that are not in the, they're definitely not in the interest of the patient's comfort for sure. I don't think I quite take that much, but I take a few. I have to go to the doctor on a monthly basis. Holy crap, that's a lot. Okay, I'll admit that's a lot for the doctor to have to figure out at once. So right now I'm taking my knife-edged file and I'm using it pretty much like a knife to cut this down because I want to fold it. Well, thin. I want to fold it thin. Sure. Jeez, like I don't think I think that sounds worse than being an addict and just having to like stick yourself when you wake up. Not like worse that like it just sounds like miserable to have to set alarms and take pills like that. Like I used to think that it was miserable to have to like wake up and stab yourself so that you're not sick, but Jesus, that's a lot of meds. So I'm going to install this little piece. Here. Okay, and then shit, bro. I have no idea what I would do if I didn't have a ton of wire just sitting here for me to like start using. Don't fucking tell me that. I did. Yeah, the James Webb telescope is doing some really cool stuff. That's there is why I had all like really wanted to major in physics and was so like super sad when they dropped the physics program off from their online setup. At my school. I'm still trying to talk them into like bringing it back. Not having very much luck, but I'm trying. At this point, hopefully it won't matter, because hopefully I'm on a new path. One that's going to take me more towards a Cartier type story. So right now, this is what I've got built, and it is the inside of the back. There's at the front. Cool. That was a super durable moment. I hope. Please be super durable. Please be super durable. You're super durable. This thing here is like 4 ounces and it just dropped. That was scary. I also might add some edging to this in places. Hi, Sabella. That was a low blow. Low blow. Is that what that was supposed to be? I wasn't quite sure. Actually, I'm gonna leave that going flat. Do at this point is, how do I want to add this in? I'm gonna add it like right in the middle. You're super durable again. Oh, what did you screw up? What did you screw up? Oh, that's cool, or Iris. Glad to hear that. I love it. I love when that happens because I know the feeling you're talking about. When you're like, I've been doing this for a year or two, and they're like, no, what? That's not possible. And you're like, yeah, yes, it is. And it's not surprising. Like your crowns are really master craft level. Right, Sabella? Like, people really have no idea the treasure trove of amazing knowledge and, like, that is available right here on YouTube. All right. Well, it sounded like a good idea. Son of a bitch. Where'd it fucking go? Oh, I didn't even drop it all the way. Landed on my pants. Oh, right on, Sabella. That, I bet those were definitely a hit. Sorry, guys. I'm really trying hard to concentrate and, like, also just so exhausted from this last week. Okay, so out of like 10 different pieces, I have this 14, 16 gauge, or 14 and 16 gauge wire. Which this is going to be so much more stable now. And I'm actually going to close. Getting there. Wait. Oh, surgery? Oh, that's scary as fuck. I had a doctor knowingly put my leg back together sideways when I was 13. Like, literally told us he was going to do it that way first. But because I was a kid, actually I was like 11 or 12 when it happened. Because I was a kid, I had no say in the matter, even though I was like, that sounds really, really like a poor decision. I don't like this idea. I knew there was no amount of fighting that, like, I could do. I had just lost. Although, had I known how much trouble it would have caused in my life, I think I'd have fought more just to prove a fucking point. How much more do I need that to go? I like that. They thought that it would keep the bone from dying, which they were wrong. It literally ended up causing what they didn't want to happen. And then it just ended up really effing my life up over the next several years. It was okay for the first like 4 years after my operation. Wait. But then it went south pretty quick from there. Yeah, no. It's about perfect. Mind on that. Dang! That bounced off 4 walls, it sounded like. Sorry. Felt like a kid there for a second. Like, it bounced a lot. No. Alright, I need shit. Um, no, it's pretty easy for me to get groceries. It's just, a checklist. Monster, and then make sure I've got a little bit more monster, and then, I'm pretty much solid for the week. Oh, okay. So, yeah. And then, pizza. Monster, monster, monster pizza. Boom. Golden. But Iris, there's like nothing to hate. Okay, so I think it'll work with a minor amount of finagling the end there. And so now I begin the insane part of my plan. Oh, I know, right? Cereal, fucking amazing. If I have cereal out there when I go end the stream here, I will eat cereal. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to order something. But yeah. Moment being, pretty sure. What to do. All right. And thus it begins. Oh, it's almost like a fucking plan for this part. So now I'm going to take 16 gauge half round and start slowly tying this together. Thank you. And as I go, I'm going to take all this little bit of like 30 gauge and all this scrap wire that I used to hold it together. I'm just going to untie it off. The fuck? How am I seriously out of frame? Okay. Listen, I'll come back to frame when I want to come back to frame, okay? I just, you know, it wasn't the right time yet to come back to frame. I had to build the suspense right, build the moment, you know? And this is going to be the first market that I have done, I think, in a year that I haven't been, well, not a year. It took me about 3 months to get this thing to be wearable, but 9 months that I didn't have this thing on. Yes, Sabella. Yes. Shit, I didn't think it was enough. That one piece was holding it together. That's okay. What was the third time was what charm now? Bella's not making fun of me, is she? She'd never do that. Ouch. I didn't even notice what you like that would be a first. No. Angels. Now you have a mission. Now don't make me break into a lecture about gemstones, ladies. Behave. Although, I was gonna say, I don't know why I'm the one acting like grandpa, because I think Sabella's older. Da, da, da. Mind my own business, wrapping on a bracelet. Of course you are, Grandma. You got to understand, though, a lot has changed in the over the years, and the things that you found shocking and appalling when you were young in the early 1900s aren't that way anymore. I can't do emojis, or I would throw up a little halo emoji. How thin? I imagine it's pretty thin with as hot out as it is. Like, I mean, with as fat as I am, that ice is shattered, if that's the case. Like, I am sunk. Just kablunk. Done. I was gonna say, I was like, damn, girl, that's a fucking typo there. Like, you swung for the stars on that one. I don't even know what to say. Like, I need some directions to the nearest hospital or burn ward or something. Chibi, that's a matter of perspective, really. Again, if I could throw up a Halo emoji right now, Sabella, but I can't. I would totally like copy you, but I can't because I'm on my computer and it just won't let me. Plus, my hands are really full at the moment. Listen, if I had a fucking Halo, you would think it's on fire because of how many gemstones are just glistening out that thing, alright? Just fucking bedazzled. Shit, that'd be nothing. I didn't say it. I didn't finish saying it. Not me. No. I'm the good guy. No. No, I don't smell it because I'm so old. Pretty much got Alzheimer's. This fucking point. Although then again, that is kind of like asking, blind to lead the blind. Grandpa's asking Grandma, "Hey, will you remember that I got a dentist appointment in the morning?" And Grandma's like, "You don't even have no teeth no more." Sabella, I can win this game. I'll just slowly start working on the next, your next piece of jewelry. It'll take me a minute, but oh, I totally do bedazzled horns. Why am I so fat anymore? All the fucking hot outfits that I would love to do just wouldn't look good on me anymore. Like I need a new different type of style than I used to have. I just can't do the Lestat thing anymore. I am burning through so much of this stuff. I might have to make some. Holy shit. Yeah, I could too. Oh, Sibylla. Sibylla. Girl, don't make me wash your mouth out with sapphires. Rhinestones. Chippy, that is what we know on the channel as pulling a Sabella when your autocorrect decides just like to say, hey, fuck you. Because it can. Like, I thought my autocorrect hated me, and then like I started seeing how Sabella types, and I thought she was drunk all the time at first. Like, it shocked me when I found out she was actually sober. Oh, Sabella. But you're still on mine. Oh man, that is really good. Well, you better put me on it after you start it so you can take me off, like you just thought to do. But I mean, I could always give the next diamond that I was gonna give you to Iris. I know she prefers citrine though. Hey, that reminds me. Speaking of Instagram, Sabella, hey Sabella, 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 Sabella. Hey Sabella, are you there? Sabella. Yeah, that's like 2-minute lag. Just that is the. She's gonna kill me at the end of that 2-minute lag. Oh wow, she's gonna be pissed. Question. What was the last video that went up on Insta of like a finished piece of mine? Did the diamond shape one make it up? Oh wow! Holy shit! That's okay. Hey Iris, can you hear me? That's dope as shit. I have a ton of videos that have gone up recently. Like, here, I'll show you. If your diamond was the last one, holy shit. Shoot me an email and I can see what I can do. Part of the problem is it's like hard to figure out. Now at this point, it's hard to figure out which one's which. Oh, here's a dope one. This one right here. Like, don't even need to edit this one. And then like this one. Actually, a lot of these you wouldn't have to edit. I mean, it'd be cool to put the Etsy on it, but other than that, I mean, I don't know that they need music. I don't even know where the videos are on my fucking system anymore either, is part of my problem. Can you screen record them with your phone? Because I know that's all Iris is doing. Which is genius, by the way. Okay, thank you. I will try to find them. I don't remember your email off the top of my head. If you could please send me another one so I don't have to go like hunting for a millennia to find it. Hey, nothing's wrong with an iPhone 8. But like I don't even know where half of these are is the problem. I've saved them in like randomly and I need to go figure that out. But I'm so fucking busy. I have a terrible system. Yes. I don't know. I would I have been discussing with like people who are kind of pros at this and I don't. What I'm trying to do just cannot be done alone. It's something that like takes a small team. You minimum 2 people, which is why I'm like, yeah, I'll happily take volunteers, please. Thank you so much. God, it's hard to believe that I've spent 3 hours on this, and this is just a frame. Like, this is not the actual backside of the fucking bracelet. This is the frame for the backside of the bracelet. Frames are super important in wire wrapping, especially if you're doing heady style wire wrapping. Like, it starts with the frame. There is one exception I know, and that's the guy who came up with this particular bracelet, is normal style. But that's because his frame is literally the actually, I have a good example for that. This here was done in that style where you actually use the like main, what looks like the front detailing that looks like a frame. That is your actual frame as you get into the back and you build onto it. I realized that I lied. There will be one bit of solder. Well, no. I don't know. I'm going to figure it out. I got to put my maker's mark on this, and I know exactly how I want to do it for this one. I want to take a bunch of little rubies and put them in a CR somewhere on this piece. Hey, Iris, could you do me a solid? It totally would. On the next one of these that I do, because it's going to be super dope, I think it's going to be winter colors, I'm going to use diamonds. The video that I put up of me doing the ultra fast wire wrapping and the like where I melted it all down and then went from scratch, and the recent tourmaline piece, it's like It's in a diamond shape, like, you know. If you could just for tonight get those two up, that way I can work on the rest tomorrow, since I would really love to get just like 1 or 2 videos out at a time. That way, A, I don't flood my Instagram, but B, I have the bolo, the heady bolo. That's the one. That way I can start like getting stuff out onto the Insta again. Because once I get done with what I'm doing here on this frame, I've got to shave, shower, eat, and get ready for the market tomorrow. I'm planning on being on for another about 20 minutes. It's okay. Like I said, if you could just do like 2, for now, I would be happy. Just to get like 1 or 2 up a day for a minute until I can work some sort of system out. I really wish I could just run this myself and load. I might ask if I can get access to that program that it just allows you to do uploads to all of them at once. So that way I can be like, listen, I can't even access these things. I'm getting the videos up at the moment. Damn. Straight up, this one is just so much better already. And yeah, I know you're like busy, girl. You don't. So I'm like, don't worry about like stressing yourself out on the whole thing. It gives me content for like the next week. And the ability to like have days where I don't put anything out. And I'm okay. So it's definitely not a bad thing. Okay. I need one more piece of that, I think. Oh, and this frame looks so much freaking cleaner, too. I had bought 10 feet of 16 gauge half round, and I now have 3 left. Damn it, I thought I had gotten ahead on one. Oh well. Oh well, all good. This oh my god. Well, I can't taunt Sabellan anymore tonight. How are the cats doing, Sabella? Are you still taking your herding responsibilities seriously? I don't even want to. I don't want to know. I was gonna say oh man. Gee. Because she knew I was gearing up to screw with you more, but I'm not that stupid. There we go. Super Iris, you're gonna have to elaborate on that. Indeed, super glue is sticky, but what? That thank you, Sabella. I'm not the only one. That yeah, super glue oftentimes has problems like that. That's for sure. Fuck, there's a 10 millimeter drift. Still, I worked so hard to get rid of it. Wait, no, that means it's a 5 millimeter drift. Still, that's a fucking ton. Sorry. Thank you for that warning, Sabella. I do appreciate that. Videos should come with that warning sometimes. Especially if they deserve, like, yeah, to have that warning. All right, ladies, I am getting to that point in the night where I know it could be way later, but I do have to get a bunch. It would be nice to get to a market without being like completely underslept for once. Plus, I do have a bunch. I've got to like scrub out all my jewelry if I can and all that shit. So, thank you, Sabella. I really appreciate you. Throughout the week, I'll be doing random live streams on this process for anybody watching. I see a bunch of people in here. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate all the likes and subscribers, shares. It really helps. Yeah, this is a good frame, a good start to the actual back for this bracelet. So, all right, Iris, thank you. I appreciate it. And like I said, just like worry about maybe one or two of them. Like Sabella. Yeah, no shit, right? Sabella, you have a good one. Chibi, thank you. I don't know. It all depends on tomorrow, like what I'll end up doing after market. For like Saturday and Sunday, but I can't say that a Sunday stream is completely out of the question. It definitely is a possibility of it. And yeah, to everyone else who's checking us out, I can't see your names, but I appreciate you just coming by and lurking. Pro. Y'all have a good night.